Hi everyone, and welcome to Words with DatOneLady.
So, hey guys, it is Tuesday, week 6 of comprehensive exams. It's 7:05 p.m. and yeah, I know you'll be like, what happened on Monday? You did not say anything on Monday. So I'll do a rundown of Monday and include Tuesday into it as well. So, what did I do on Monday? So on Monday, I started my week with working on question 2 of my exam, because like you already know, guys, I have question 1, I have question 2. So I started working on question 2, and something I did on Monday was ensure that my references for the introduction, the results, and parts of the results was looking good. I have started working through the results on organization. Basically what I did my first 3 weeks of my exam was gather all the information that I wanted to use to answer my question. I put them together, reframed them, put it together, after all my readings that I'd done. I packed everything into it. So I had a lot of pages of work. Like I said a couple of weeks ago, it's a 10-page paper. So I was at about 15 pages. So yesterday what I did was try to organize my results. Like I mentioned last week, or in week 5, I said that I had an aha moment when it came to my reading over the weekend, and I realized as I read my paper, I realized that there's a particular way that I was supposed to arrange it. If you remember, in week 5, I was complaining about I didn't know how to present my results. At this point in time, I think I've gotten the hang of how I want to present it, and I'm beginning to do that. It's just like terminologies and how do you want to present it? What's too much? What needs to be there? What's not important? So that's one I did on Monday. And I was able to do that. I was also able to come together and figure out what I want my conclusion to seem like, and which was good also. Also I was able to, finesse my references. It's very important to make sure that you are referencing properly and with the referencing style, which is something that I was thinking of leaving to the last week. But I feel like, no, I think in the last 2 weeks, I want to keep reading my paper over and over again and making sure that all the parts that are important or needed for the comms, I have them in, which is the challenges are written in and the solutions to the question are also there. So that's the point that I'm at right now, which is making sure that everything, all the content is there and they are all put in a systematic pattern so that my reader will be able to understand what I have written. So yeah, that's what I did on Monday. Today was tougher because as I was working, I started having this very terrible headache, which I still currently have. I was supposed to just go get some food to eat, but I was like, I just need to record because I actually missed a couple of days from week 5. I needed to record it and then record for Monday and Tuesday. Oh, okay. Now that I'm recording, I realized that I did not record Monday, Tuesday, and today is Wednesday. Shoot. All right. My bad, guys. Today is Wednesday. So yeah, that was Monday. Tuesday now seems like a blur. I can't really remember what I did yesterday. It's just literally yesterday. I think I did the same thing I did on Monday and Tuesday. Yeah. Oh my God. That's so interesting that I can't remember what I did. On Tuesday, yeah, I did put my result is, right, thinking about it now, I feel like I'm wasting time because I think I should have done more yesterday than I did. But I won't blame myself. I would say step at a time. I know time is going. By the end of this week, I would have additional almost 2 to 3 weeks left. And, wow, I feel so stunned thinking about it right now on what exactly have done. Okay, so I think Monday and Tuesday I did the same thing. So I don't want to fluster myself. I did the same thing on Monday and Tuesday, which was organize my results, make sure my conclusion looks good, ensure that what I'm saying in my introduction is well put together, and it's aligning with what my question is. And I did the reading. So I think yesterday I had to do a new search for a few new articles to be able to bolster my results section. Yes, that's what I did yesterday too. I remember that now. So today, I focused a lot on my results today, and I have put it in a very succinct manner. I'm supposed to write a couple of challenges with my question, then write out solutions. So what I've done today was, strategize all my challenges, and I'll do the solutions from next week. I'll focus a lot on question 2 solutions, because I'll be speaking to my professors next week, and they'll be able to help me they'll help me put things in perspective as it relates to my arrangement that I've been worrying about. So yeah, that's why I'm doing solutions next week. But for this week, I'll focus on my results and the arrangement. The analysis will come in next week, and I'll conclude, and I'll be good, and I'll be done. The goal, like I said, is to complete all of this by week 6. Like, finish everything. No, this is week 6, yes. Finish all my papers, like all my writing process this week, so that next week, by the time I meet or I'm meeting with my supervisors, I am in the stage where I'm ready to do good edits, not like I'm still putting in content and arranging content. So that's my goal. So that next week, what I do is like put things in perspective, rearrange if I need to, and be confident in what I'm talking about with my supervisors. Don't forget, guys, like I mentioned last week, I would not be talking about the content of my work with them. I'm only asking them general questions on what I need to do, and it will be helping me put into perspective. So we don't talk about the content. We can't exchange papers, but I can ask them a few questions. So today, I already mentioned what I did today. I focused a lot on my results. Conclusion looks like it's making sense. So by the time I complete the analysis, I'll be able to bolster the conclusion, and I'll be good to go. Something that I know that I've done and that I'm proud of is that my referencing for the introduction and parts of the results, or almost a good part of the results, is almost done. So that's like, yay me, and I'm excited about that. So yeah, I sound this way because I have a very terrible headache. Just so you know, I wear blue ray glasses to help protect my eye from my computer, because I'm on my computer 24/7. So yeah, that's it for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of week 6. It's actually hard to remember to record, because by the time I'm done for the day, I am almost so tired to do anything, and all I just want to do is sleep, wake up the next day, and continue. Oh Lord. Okay, see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And my bad, it's Wednesday. My days are blurring up together. I must have mentioned that it was Tuesday in the beginning of this recording. I do not intend to change it. But yeah, you get it. It's Wednesday, and shoot, I can't believe it's Thursday and Friday. Like, how is the week almost done? Oh my god, I can't believe it. Anyway, thanks guys. See you guys tomorrow. So, hey guys, it is Friday, 11:42 p.m. and this is a rundown for Thursday and Friday. So I successfully do not know how to do this every day. Yeah, I would sum up the last 2 days and say I am in a writing slump at this point in time. First of all, writing has been going okay, but the last 2 days has been kind of difficult. So Thursday, I did a good work. I worked a lot. I was on my desk all day. But there's a different thing between like sitting at your desk and trying to get work done, and actually not doing as much as you're expecting yourself to do. So I am in that place where Thursday I wrote. I reformatted my results a couple of times for question 1. I worked on question 1 on Thursday, which was amazing. So yeah, I did that. I worked over and over on it. I got it to a space where it looked okay. So what I was doing before I ended the day on Thursday was trying to make it now sound readable by people. So writing challenges and the solutions all at the same time. At least I was able to completely write out one, and I think I have 3 more to go for question 1. Then I go back to question 2 and try to make it sound good. So that's my plan for this weekend. Initially, the plan was to get it done today, Friday, but I finished yesterday with a bad headache, and I just, did not want to do anything again. Woke up this morning, couldn't even go to the gym. That was bad. I just sat down on my bed and just couldn't work with my laptop there. It was kind of hard. I wouldn't lie. It was hard to get work done today. But I eventually came up to my desk, and I think I was able to write at least 4 lines in my paper. On question 2. That sounds like I got something done, I think. I don't know. Like, I was talking to my mom earlier, and I was telling her how exams are coming to an end, but I don't feel I'm scared, I'm worried, I'm fidgeting. I'm just like, I don't know if this, I'm worried a lot about the presentation of the results section, like the part which is supposed to make sense, the part where, you're writing out the challenges, which I already have this challenge written out, like writing the solutions and make it make sense to someone else reading it. That's where I'm having the biggest of the problems for my writing right now. I find myself thinking, I don't think I'm writing the right thing. Is this how it's supposed to be presented? Is that how it's not supposed to be presented? I mentioned it a couple of days ago, and I was saying how I need to be to my supervisors to ask them questions on the presentation of that. So I find myself having like a fit in my head and just saying, oh, it's not enough. This is not working. This is not good enough. This is not what you're supposed to be writing. Over and over again. I find myself doing that. So that's a big problem I'm having right now. And I tried today. I did try to work, but I just couldn't. I didn't do nothing today. I'm hoping to be. I'm leaving my house tomorrow, going to a different space, and I'm hoping I'll be able to get work done. I think I should do the same thing next week. I'm hoping to get out of the house next week and work outside my house next week. I think that would help me be able to focus, because I'm also tired of being indoor. I've been indoor for months and months, and I mean indoor, I wake up, go to the gym, come back home, and I just sit down at my desk and write, and I've been doing that, and I'm tired of it. I was just chatting with my friend today, and he was like, how's your exam going? And I'm just like, I'm tired, I'm fed up. Not because of the exam, not because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just tired of what I'm doing. I'm rambling at this point in time. I know. But yeah, I think it's time to change my location. It's time for me to get out of my comfort zone and be somewhere else, and to help me at least for a couple of hours. That was like my initial plan for this exam, actually, to do it outside my home, like go to the library and try to work for a couple of hours. But it didn't fit into my schedule. But I think I should start doing that from now on, because this is not working anymore. And I need to get this done. I need to just finish this paper. I'm almost there. It's just like, have you ever worked on something and you get into the tail end and you just feel like, oh my god, I need to freak out about it? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm worried. I'm just like, oh gosh, work on this. Stop stalling. And I'm stalling a lot. And I'm losing the focus and losing the momentum that I had at the beginning of this whole exam period. Yeah, everybody told me that comps is hard. Like, it's okay. You know what? Comps is not hard, and my comps is different from every other person. I've explained what my comps is. If you did not know what I'm talking about, go back to week 1 of the podcast, and you would hear me over this whole podcast, comps diary, and you would understand better. But it's just that I'm in a slight brain fart period where you're just doubting everything you're doing. Yeah, that's me right now. I've read a minimum of 150 papers, if I'm not wrong. And I have gone through papers. I know what I want to write. I know what I want to put them together. Some days I don't have the zeal. Some days I have the zeal. Some days it just feels like, what are you doing? Some days it feels like, is this what they want you to write? Is this how they want you to present it? And it's not like you get a preliminary instructions on how it's just supposed to go. So yeah, I'm stressing a lot. I know I'm stressing a lot about this, but I'm hopeful for the best. And I'm hoping that the next couple of days, which is Saturday and Sunday, which I will leave my house a little, I'll be able to get good stuff done. And that's my prayer and my hope, starting from tomorrow. Yeah. So that's the goal. Yeah, guys. Some people would say get a PhD. They say it will be fun. They say nobody asked to get a PhD. I decided to get a PhD myself. And today I am tired. That's all I can say. Anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow to give you a rundown for the rest of the week. Bye, guys. So hey guys, Saturday and Sunday rundown for week 6 of comps. It is currently 5:23 p.m. on Monday the next week, and sincerely, over the weekend, what I did was read my documents again, try to read a few articles, and do a few other things. I had a few fellowships to apply for. So I also spent time writing that. That's something about the PhD program where you are your own accountant, you are your own publicist, you are your own scheduler. You do everything for yourself basically, and if you falter on one, it might affect the other thing. So you have to be like always on top of your game for everything. So yeah, I spent Saturday. First of all, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I barely slept. I think I mentioned it. I was sleeping like 2-3 hours, and so I didn't sleep all night Thursday. Couldn't sleep all night Friday. Yeah. So on Saturday, what I did was I just picked myself up and I went to a friend's place. We spent myself and a couple of friends spent the weekend together. And the times where we were watching one or two things, I was either busy reading an article or trying to write up my statement of purpose for the fellowship I was applying for. And yeah, I think it helped me a lot because I also was able to get some good sleep eventually, because it was terrible. It was terrible to realize that I hadn't slept in like 48 hours for more than 2 hours, and that was really telling on my mental health. So yeah, so I spent the weekend reading articles, reading my paper again, because there's one thing about reading your paper over and over again. When you read it over and over again, you get clarity of what you're trying to say. You're able to reconstruct something again. Like when I mean reconstruct, I mean, if you were trying to say or pass across a message in a particular way, reading it over and over again would help you get clarity about those things you're trying to get across, and you'll be able to, present it better. If you get what I'm trying to talk about, I apologize if I'm talking too abstract, but that's how it works for me, basically. And it was good to be able to get that done. So Sunday, I also spent it preparing. I came back home and I spent it preparing for the next week. So yeah, that's basically week 6. I think I freaked out a lot in week 6. I think it's that point where it dawns on you that your exams are almost over and you should be getting ready to wrap up your writing process, and you begin to freak out. Yeah, I think that was me last the week 6. I think that was me week 6. I was worried about a lot, and I began to make those worries reflect in my thinking process and my writing process, and also it affected my sleep. So yeah. And I think last week I put so much pressure on myself on a normal day. When you put pressure on yourself, you lose sleep, you lose energy, you lose everything. And the point is, in those times when I can't sleep or you're not able to sleep, you're basically you're not able to get anything done. So it's almost fruitless. It's almost baseless to like put yourself to pressure and put your body through all that, because when you do that, you lose time, because instead of you to spend time sleeping and getting good rest so that when you wake up, you're able to get work done, you spend time being awake all night, and the next morning you now sleep and spend the whole day sleeping because your body is like, hello, I need to rest. So yeah, what did I learn from this week? Take it a day at a time. pressure helps nobody. Like undue pressure helps nobody. Minimal pressure is good because it keeps you on your toes, but undue pressure just messes up everything. So don't do it. So yeah, that's week 6, and this whole thing is coming to an end. Am I confident about what I'm doing? I don't know. I think so. Am I freaking out in my brain cells? Yes, I am, but I'm trying not to. I would be lying if I say I'm not freaking out at all. But yeah, I'm positive that it would all end up being good eventually. I'll do great. And it would be a good story to tell. See you guys next week. Bye. Thank you for listening to today's episode of the podcast. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, do not forget to like, comment, and share this podcast with your friends, family, or anyone you think that would benefit from this episode of the podcast. Also, do not forget to rate the podcast on whatever podcast application you listen on. Please do that so that others can be able to see and find our podcast and enjoy what you're also enjoying. Did by any chance you have comments that you think you don't want to share in the comment section, go ahead and look in the description box and you will find our email address and you can reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Until next time, thank you for listening again and have yourself a wonderful day.